With a win over Celtic, Rangers go 19 points clear at the top of the table. Is it their title to lose now, Janusz?
Well, you have to say that. Yeah, I probably quietly would have said that ahead of the game, regardless, of course. We understand the situation with 16 points. Celtic have 3 games to play, in hand. You always know you have to win it. Celtic would have to be absolutely perfect. We've seen that happen because Rangers did collapse in last 2 seasons while leading the league at Christmas, right? So, but obviously the lead wasn't as big. You have to say that with this win, I mean, it would be criminal for Rangers to give this away, Kate.
Did Nir Bitton sending off change the game?
Well, absolutely. Zero questions about that, because let's give Celtic credit. I mean, they were the team that were under tremendous amount of pressure, but they played extremely well. Rangers did not exist really up until that point, and you think about that is that they almost paid the price immediately after Bitton, who, by the way, had a pretty good game himself. They almost paid the price. If you remember the subsequent free kick, I think it was Connor Golson that somehow didn't get his head on the free kick as well, which was an absolute sitter of a header if he did make contact. So look, this is what happens in Old Firm. It was a different one, didn't have the feel of it, of course, and that's obvious because the fans weren't in it. But I think when you watch this game, you say to yourself, this was a great opportunity for Celtic because they played well. Neil Lennon has made the right choices ahead of the game, picked an attacking lineup who I thought played very, very well. And let's not forget that also, forget the red card, but part of the reason that Rangers even won this game was Alan McGregor, the goalkeeper for Rangers. Incredible early in the game, making 3 great saves. One on Lee Griffiths where he pushes the ball onto the post was one that sticks in my mind. So yeah, many heroes in this one, but you have to say that Rangers are going to break that incredible streak that Celtic are on right now.
What have you made of Steven Gerrard as a manager?
Well, again, as I've said, I think it has been a continuous progress. Last couple of seasons, they were close. As I've mentioned, they've led the league and then collapsed. Maybe didn't have that experience collectively as a team. And even Steven Gerrard maybe didn't have that experience to see it through. So you have to give that. Let's not forget that, we've mentioned that streak. There's a possibility that probably no longer exists for Celtic to win 10 straight titles. And, a lot of these titles have coincided with, of course, Rangers being insolvent in 2012 when they were relegated to the 3rd tier at the time. And you'd imagine that Celtic were going to dominate the league. So it has been a very, very long road for such a great team like Rangers. And, to a degree, I don't know what's going to happen. If Rangers win it, I think it's going to make the Premiership much, much better, because I think you and I would love to see these great seasons where Celtic and Rangers are back to glory days, where everybody around the world watches them. Because for me, it's still one of the best. I don't want to say the best, but one of the most honest derbies around the world, in my opinion, in terms of fans.
Yeah, big win for Rangers today. And on the 50th anniversary of the Ibrox Stadium disaster, we remember the 66 who lost their lives.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.